Curious about the state of the real estate market in April 2023? Hello Central Kentucky. This is the Century 21 National Residential Real Estate Market Watch for April 2023, brought to you by Century 21 Simpson & Associates. Now, let's dive into the latest data and trends on where the national residential real estate market is today. February 2023 months supply of inventory, 2.6 months. Months supply of inventory is well below 3 months again. The notable 53% year-over-year increase is compared to 1.7 months in February 2022, which was just slightly above the all-time low of 1.6 months. This skews the year-over-year percentage change because it's comparing against very unusual conditions. Over the past decade, the average month's supply of inventory was 3.9 months. February 2023 was 33% below that. As a reminder, 6 months of inventory represents a balanced market, favoring neither buyer nor seller. With 2.6 months supply of inventory, the market continues to favor sellers strongly. February 2023 inventory, 980,000 unsold homes. The actual number of unsold homes on the market remains below 1 million but is up 15% from white-hot levels last year. Interestingly, the actual number of homes on the market has not changed from last month. As mentioned in previous months, it's worth highlighting that high interest rates aren't just keeping buyers on the sidelines, they're also impacting sellers' desire to list. When they have an ultra-low rate locked in, it's often a large psychological and financial hurdle to give that up for a rate that's twice as high. However, there will always be reasons that sellers need to sell, even with high interest rates. Multifamily new construction continues to hit a historic 40-year high, while single-family home starts of only 830,000 continue to lag significantly behind the 1 million needed to keep up with the growth in household formation. February 2023 existing home sales, 4.58 million. Last month, National Association of Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun noted that home sales are bottoming out. This month, we have seen sales come up off that bottom with the first month-over-month increase in a year. Pending home sales are up for the third month in a row. While this doesn't always indicate higher sales the following month, it could provide a glimmer of hope that home sales may stop declining and begin stabilizing. Expect to see sales move in tandem with mortgage rate fluctuations. Conscious of changing mortgage rates, home buyers are taking advantage of any rate declines, said Yun. However, keep in mind that incremental improvements are expected. He doesn't expect an annual increase in home sales until 2024. The great reshuffling may be shaking out into a new normal as the influx of households with newly found geographic freedom settled into new locations. Overheated and expensive tech hubs have cooled more rapidly during the past year, giving way to more growth in the Midwest and Northeast. February 2023 median sales price, $363,000. For several months, we anticipated that this would be the first month to break the decade-long 131 months of year-over-year appreciation streak. Keep in mind that we haven't yet solved the inventory shortage that led to the market catching on fire in the first place. Buyers can expect to feel some competition as the market begins to warm, so long as inflation stays in control and interest rates don't spike. This month, the number of offers above the asking price jumped notably from 16% to 24%. This is a great sign for sellers who may have feelings of regret for missing out on last year's market. Buyers can see encouragement in that the number of offers is half what it was last year when 48% of all listings had offers for over asking. Current mortgage rates, a 30-year, fixed-rate mortgage was 6.32% as of March 30, 2023. After jumping up closer to 6.73% at the beginning of last month due to stubborn inflation, rates have come back down. Concerns in the banking sector, as well as healthy jobs reports, have helped temper rates. Keep in mind that rates trended close to 5% in late 2018. 6% rates feel more palatable to many buyers than the 7% rates we saw in November. As the reality hits that 3% rates aren't coming back in the near to midterm, consumers are getting more comfortable taking action. Consumers have also experienced how rapidly rates can change, and many may be more inclined to act when rates dip and pause when they spike. Buyers do have the ability to refinance when rates ease. There is an opportunity to take advantage of lower competition and prices while they are here. At the height of the market, buyers were willing to pay a huge premium over asking simply to secure the contract. Today, they might consider the fees to refinance as being a similar tax for less competition and more bargaining power. Remember that the interest rates reported here are current, and the home sales data has a lag between when the sale occurred and when the data became available. Furthermore, there's a month or two lag between when a buyer goes under contract and when the home is sold. If we see a slowdown in sales from the early March spike in rates, it won't show up in the sales data for a few months. February 2023 days on market, 34 days. Days on market continued to tick up slightly after last month's sharp incline. Days on market is now more than double the all-time low of 14, which was in July 2022. Days on market is also just shy of double the average for all of 2021, which was 18. It is important to note that historically speaking, a more balanced market would consider 34 days on market to be a healthy level, signaling a fairly quickly moving market. The average number of offers per listing was 2.7, up just slightly above 2.5 the previous month and 2.2 the month before that, a signal that while sales may be slower than normal, there's still competition. We're not minimizing the clear trend of homes taking longer to sell, but context is critical. Months' supply of inventory is well below 3 months again. The market has shown signs it's returning to normal, but that balance is a delicate one right now. Headlines: Homeownership rate as a percentage of population. Despite the massive erosion of affordability during 2022, homeownership levels have grown. Nadia Evangelo, National Association of Realtors senior economist and director of real estate research, estimates there were about 1.6 million more new homeowners than the previous year. In 2016, the U.S. hit a low in homeownership levels. Just 7 years before that it was 2009, the height of the Great Recession and a period when many homeowners lost their homes and had financial struggles. The light gray bars in the graph note those years, 2009 to 2010 and 2016 to 2017. 7 years is a notable timeline because it takes 7 years for adverse events, such as foreclosure, to be removed from a credit report. Previously burned former homeowners ready to get back into ownership, those who have aged into their prime home buying years, and new households that are formed each contribute to a new stable of potential buyers. Evangelo expects that as interest rates moderate and stabilize below 6%, the homeownership rate will see continued growth in 2023. It's helpful to note that there was a spike in 2020. Because of the pandemic, the methodology in obtaining the data changed. In-person interviews were discontinued during the lockdowns and COVID restrictions of 2020. This data is illustrated in gray dotted lines to demonstrate this is likely an anomaly. Homeownership rate by race. While it's great news that homeownership across the board is on the rise, in honor of Fair Housing Month, let's explore how this plays out across the protected class with the most violations. Race. Homeownership rates are up from 2011. Hispanic Latino homeowners were the only group to fall from 2022 to 2021, where the homeownership level slipped from 51.1% to 50.6%. The data shows that credit scores hold Black consumers back disproportionately to any other race, with 50% of the reason why loans were rejected being a low credit score, compared with 11% for Asian Pacific Islander consumers, 25% for Hispanic Latino consumers, and 28% for white consumers. Your actions as a buyer or seller. Buyers, great news. Interest rates have eased off the recent 6.73% high they hit in early March. Buyers are taking advantage of the lower levels of competition, but that hangs in a delicate balance. Prices have tempered, too. Year-over-year median home prices just fell for the first time in over a decade. Yet, inventory remains tight. You have a window to act right now where interest rates, prices, and competition levels are in your favor. If you're able to take advantage of that now, we can get you into a great home without having to fight to the front of the line. If we find the right house, wouldn't it be great to make the move while all these factors are in your favor? Sellers. Timing the market is nearly impossible. The best we can do is read and react to the data available, and it's sending a clear message. If you're ready to sell, it's best to act now instead of waiting on the market to move in your favor. With the continued levels of low inventory, listings that are well positioned with a great mix of price and condition sell quickly and are the most likely to be one of the 24% that's still selling for more than list price. Sellers are still getting 2.7 offers on average, that's up from a month ago. Have your realtor run the numbers based on the market and see if that achieves your financial goals. If it does, consider acting now. Have questions? We're here to help. Our agents and staff members are professionals from diverse backgrounds and are dedicated to providing the highest quality service to our clients. Call our Frankfurt or Lexington offices or reach out to one of our real estate agents. To search for your new or next home or learn more about us, visit us at century21simpson.com. If you like this Market Watch, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you'd like to be notified when the May 2023 Market Watch is available, be sure to click the bell icon. Please join us again next month. Thanks for watching.